Hello, my name is Christopher Sherman, and today Shadowfall Games is going to be presenting our action-packed top-down sci-fi shooter, Eclipse. The journey will take you through a variety of alien locations that encourage you to try different mechanics and new playstyles. And this project has been an amazing experience. It's been a lot of fun and maybe just a tad bit stressful at times, but we hope you enjoyed this glimpse into how far both the project and we as a team have come.
Our journey began with the nanobridge concept, envisioned to assemble with enemy spawns, completing upon their defeat. Initial research hurdles led to pivotal moments of adaptation. Through timeline tinkering, we devised a mechanism where the bridge assembles as enemies are defeated, a practical yet effective solution. Transitioning to the aiming system, we faced character snapping issues from left to right. Initially, we disabled character movement while aiming to migrate this. However, with further investigation, we resolved the snapping issue, reinstating character movement and enhancing gameplay. Lastly, the 2 times damage feature posed a balance challenge with a permanent bullet switch. Collective brainstorming led to the transition into a single use ammunition system, thus restoring balance and adding a technical dimension to combat. These developmental phases, laden with challenges, fostered innovation and problem solving, propelling our project to a refined state. Every challenge faced was a stepping stone towards a better gameplay experience.
The skills I've found to be the most useful throughout the creation of this game include the use of blueprint communication, such as casting and the use of interfaces. With Eclipse being a sci-fi top-down shooter, the main systems include shooting and the use of power-ups. There are 5 power-ups in the game which all help create the gameplay of this game. The first one includes a shockwave. When pressed, it creates an area where the enemies can be pushed back. The second one is temporary adrenaline, which prevents the player from being damaged by enemies. The next one is a health pickup. When picked up, it regenerates all the health that the player has lost. The last pickup includes a 2 times damage pickup, which increases the amount of damage that the player can do to the enemies. All of these power ups can be found by killing enemies and picking them up. These 4 power ups, create the main gameplay structure of our sci fi top down shooter.
Eclipse is a top-down shooter. Originally, it was supposed to be more of a modern take on Konami's classic Contra, but in the early stages of planning, it was decided that a top-down aesthetic would be more fun, both from a creative standpoint and a player standpoint, so the game ended up being more like SNK's Ikari Warriors. The aesthetic stuck, but the gameplay differed from both games in the way it doesn't make use of so many different weapon types and power-ups. While there are a few, the main idea was to focus more on making the level mechanics shine. Comparing the game to the original idea, the core is not as much of a run and gun shooter as we had originally planned, but more of an objective based strategic shooter.
One piece of our game that's of note is our commitment to having different mechanical ideas that we showcase in each level. Unlike other top down shooters that exist, we decided to have multiple different types of gameplay experiences that we wanted to share. In our first level, Nano Bridge, we were showing different ideas for what level geometry could be, including transforming levels. In the second level, Chadsney, there are stealth sections that the player can engage with. And then there are also specialized power-ups that the player can pick up, such as dropped by enemies, that the player can use to get an advantage.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. For some closing statements, I really want to thank some of our team members who didn't make it all the way to the finish line with us. The game would not have been the same without them. Their input and work early on helped shape the project into what it is today. And also to all the instructors who guided us along this amazing journey, both for this project and during our entire time here, Shadowfall Games thanks you.